Welcome, welcome to the Two Odd Otakus Podcast. I know it's been a while. Please, hold your applause. I'm your host, Maz, and with me, like always, my...
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Zeffy. How y'all doing today?
So I know it's been a while. You guys are probably wondering where the hell we been. We took a year hiatus.
Were we on the side of the road, just spread out, dead somewhere in the ditch?
Roadkill, dude, roadkill. I know we took a year off. A lot of stuff happened. We were gonna drop our last episode. It was actually last year's showcase of Xbox. That was chaos, just chaos. A lot of stuff was happening during the recording. Stefan can agree with me on that.
Yeah, a lot of technical issues, and then I know that. Well, I think we had mentioned that the last time that you had started a new job.
Yeah.
And it obviously when you start a new job, that's obviously your main focus. And he was putting in a lot of hours. He still does put in a lot of hours at work. So it life happens. You know, you kind of have to follow that. And then the grind kind of you kind of go in that grind, and then it's life. It's normal.
Yeah, so basically bouncing off of just Zephy's said. Yeah, that was my old job. I was working at University of Miami, for a lot of people who know about that. Well, for our listeners, obviously. So, just side note, we're recording audio, and then for our visual audience, we're gonna post this on YouTube too. Don't worry. So you gotta get best of both worlds.
Subscribe on YouTube, please.
Absolutely. So, just going back to it. Obviously, I'm still new to this. I'm not the best, but I guess I have trouble as a self-critic to myself.
As an artist, also.
Yeah. So because me and Zeph have artist backgrounds, we graduated in arts and animation, and Zephy the same thing. So we're perfectionists like every other artist in the world. So part of it was I was really hard on myself because, again, I wanted everything to be perfect. But as a content creator, sometimes you just gotta deal with it. And finally, I know, again, a year off, and I just finally come to terms with it. I tried salvaging everything. There was no way in hell we can salvage what we had. We thought we had almost an hour of what we recorded. I didn't even notice OBS crashed on me. Like there was an encoder error, and I didn't even catch that.
I remember that. And I think we had decided. And the thing is, it sucks when you're doing almost. It wasn't live, but it was just a reaction. You know, we had all the trailers, we had it playing, and we're going through each game and each announcement. Obviously, when you have a live raw reaction, when you do it again, because we re-recorded. And we basically had to act as if we didn't see anything. So not that it was bad, because I mean I still had fun, but it's not the same when you initially see our reactions to it. So that's what was, I know, frustrating to you, and kind of like, damn, we have to redo this, and it's just not a same reaction when you have to kind of act that we haven't seen it. So that's what was sad, because I think we even got almost 2 hours of recording, and then that's when you told me, bro, this thing crashed, what the fuck.
Yeah, it was like it. So we were basically to basically cut that part short, and not to go keep on what we were saying. We were still watching it, and we thought we were recording.
Yes
And the system had just recorded 15 minutes of it, and I was like, I can't believe this just happened. Like, I kind of, for everyone who's listening and watching, like, if you are on the same journey we are, don't be too hard on yourself. Like, really, it's all about trial and errors. I know you want to like please the audience, you want to like please yourself as well.
Right.
But don't kick yourself when you're down, really, because trust me, man, that is something that before we even started this, and I was researching, they said like you're gonna have up and downs. There's gonna be moments that you're gonna think you can salvage certain content that you're recording, and just deal with it, dude. Unfortunately, it's just a part of it. And now I'm finally coming to terms with that and realizing it. And sure, we've talked about it like throughout the year now. Like, oh, let's record, and like we bring it up, but we never execute it until like recently. That you're like, dude, do you want to record?
Yeah, and I think even though we have, what is it, 4 episodes, 5 episodes, something like that.
Well, we have 10. We have 10. See, look,
God,
that's how long it was been.
What? Oh my god!
Our last drop was us kind of speculating the Blizzard, not the Blizzard, sorry. Actually, yeah, the Blizzard and Bungie buy from Microsoft.
Oh, this was we were talking about the acquisition and how it would shift the game industry, what we think was going to happen, how Microsoft, what type of exclusive Microsoft would get. Is Sony going to be able to still to receive Call of Duty and certain other games that were obviously cross-platform? Yeah, you're right. Oh my god.
So that was our last drop, and then we were going to record Xbox, and that everything happened. But that's what happened in the background regarding the podcast. So we basically took a break because we were burnt out. We were frustrated on both ends.
Yeah.
You and me, and then obviously life itself. So this is just a recap. Well, we don't want to dig in too deep into it. Like, we don't want to drag you guys like having to listen to like a 30+ minute episode just for recap.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna keep it short and sweet for you guys. So that's what's happening on the podcast channel front. So regarding our personal lives, I actually left UM. Got a new job now. I don't want to go too dig deep into that, but I'm enjoying it. Sure, there's ups and downs, but I have more time to myself, because before I was at UM, I was empty promises, working like crazy. Now I'm just doing OT, obviously, but that's besides the point. So that's regarding that. I'm in a new relationship. I'm super happy about that. I now, if you're wondering what the hell is this, not my usual setup.
New setup.
Yeah. This is actually my office now. So I currently live in the same apartment. I just now live with 2 roommates now. My brother and my mom, they bought a home. They moved out. So now I'm living on my own. I now have an office, which was my brother's room before. And now my room is just my
upgrade.
Room. Yeah. I personally enjoy it.
That, and you have more space. More space for equipment. It's more comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're wondering where are all the figures, what was going on, that's just my bookshelf, my roommate's desk when she's working, and then obviously I have 3 guests here that join us at least.
Blue, Kirby, who was the other one?
Kingdom Hearts, Halloween Town, Sora.
Oh yeah, my boy.
Yeah, so like at least not to have an empty background, but it's so that just enjoying life, man. One step at a time, obviously. But that's me. Keeping it short and sweet. Zeph, what about you, man?
if you're watching video, you see me leaning in, but for
our audio listeners, she was leaning, just making this face of just leaning into the camera.
Oh my god, what hasn't happened in my freaking life? And I'm saying this in a good way, not in a bad way. But around the time that we had taken a break, same thing. I still work in the same place. For those of you wondering, I work for AT&T, third-party retailer. So basically retail, which I'm sure most of our audience members either work retail or have worked retail. So I'll be honest, I can't even complain about the job because I work with one of my close friends. And the rest of the people that I work with, they're younger than us. We're actually the 2 oldest. But everyone else that I work with is just amazing. We are all basically friends. We don't even work as coworkers. So as far as work, it's been pretty chill. I can't really complain. Obviously, the same thing as Maz says, there's days where It's overwhelming and it sucks. But for the most part, I can't complain. In my personal life, and if you know me or if you follow me on social media, there has been a big shift for me. Before I guess I reveal or say what it is, if you see in the video, I still live in the same place. I live with my now fiance. I got engaged last year, July, I believe it was 9th of 2022. And I'll actually see for our video people.
Yeah.
So I got engaged and Maz was actually there. He had recorded the whole thing. My fiance
I bought a camera for that, by the way.
a really nice Sony video camera.
I didn't buy it only for that. I bought it for other things we wanted to do in the future, but that was part of it. I bought it that weekend, the day before.
Dude, and I remember I was actually seeing you go through, because I think you had got it through Best Buy, and we were both looking at it. I was like, oh my God, that's such a nice freaking camera. And we were already thinking about, going to cons and just recording, outside events. It's such a really, really nice camera. But long story short, because same thing as Ma said, I don't want to take too much time, but it was at Florida SuperCon. It's one of the big cons here in Miami. We were cosplayed as these two characters from an anime called My Dress Up Darling. If you look it up, it's a very cutesy slice of life cosplay anime. And yeah, I got engaged. A lot of things have also happened behind the scenes. A lot of changes, a lot of shifts, but it's been, for me, a very, very hectic, wild ride. And for those who don't know, planning a wedding is very stressful. So that's what's new with me. But I'm honestly...
Do you want to announce the date? Or no? You want to keep that one secret?
Oh, no, yeah, I'll say it. So we're getting married next year, February 11th, 2024. It has been... I know I said it already 3 times, but it's been a wild ride, at least for me.
So yeah, so give it up. Congratulate her, and my boy who just you saw him walking earlier.
Yeah, yeah. he slides me a cup of water. Thank you.
So congratulations to both of them. Like really, like it was a big moment, and I bet like it was overwhelming for them. I know that, and it's not my place to say, but I know my boy over there was going just through a roller coaster through his mind.
He was going through a time, because I know he was messaging you. He was messaging all our other friends that were in on it, because the cool thing is he knows that my friends are a big part of my life, so he kind of got everyone involved. Not only because of that, but because he needed people to distract me. Because everyone told me, oh, you knew. No, I had absolutely no freaking idea what was going on. So he kind of had Maz and my other friends kind of distract me and prep, up until he had asked the question. But I had absolutely no idea. So I honestly... While you congratulate me, I congratulate you guys, because no one, from my maid of honor now to you, obviously, no one, I didn't suspect a thing from anybody. Nobody said anything. No one, you guys hit it really, really well. So I'm very impressed.
I do want to like insert this. I know he got Emily on it too. That was really, really, really dope. If you want to talk about that real quick.
Oh, yeah. Just because it's relevant to our podcast and what we cover. So
yeah. So for whoever knows who she is.
Oh, Amelie. Yeah. So she, which I ironically, we share the same first name, which is awesome. And Maz has been following her too, not because now she's a YouTuber / VTuber.
Yeah.
She streams and stuff like that, but we know her from her anime covers. So obviously she sings anime openings. She does original songs as well. She does voice acting now too. So the reason why we had met her was because she was at Florida SuperCon, and she does obviously a couple voices, but she voices the character that I was cosplaying, which is Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. And whatever, we met her. I was in cosplay. She was saying that, oh my God, your cosplay is so amazing. We were obviously going back and forth. At the time that I was with Maz and my friends, we, as a cosplayer and reaching near my 30s at this point, it's crazy how you cosplay at a young age. You can go for like 8, 9, 10 hours straight in cosplay. And mind you, the cosplay is not a complicated one. It's literally just a school outfit and obviously a wig. And shouts out to my maid of honor because she was the one who did my makeup. I went to each detail for this character because this character meant a lot to me just because I can relate to her in a lot of things. And I want to say the reason why I was so into the character is because it kind of reminds me of me and my fiance. So we went all out for this cosplay. Every single little detail, every single piece of fabric and color, we got to that last detail. So long story short, when I was with my friends at the time, we're all sitting because we're so tired. Most of us are in cosplay. All of us are either reaching our 30s or already in our 30s. So we are just exhausted at this point. And his family was there too, which is what made it special also. So he had gotten a commission of me and him in cosplay from this one artist that we follow, Odd Otakus. Please follow her on Instagram. She is an amazing artist. And they basically got it signed. And the cool thing is that she was stepping away from break because I don't know if anyone knows this. When you meet a voice actor, they have panels and then they have times where you can go up. It's a meet and greet. Basically, you get pictures, you get to talk to them. They can sign your stuff. And she was on her way to leave. I think it was the last signage of the day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so it was him and his mom. They were like, please, please, please. Like they kind of reached out to the handler because they have a handler who helps them with everything. And the handler, shouts out to you, was so nice to kind of pull Amelie to the side and be like, hey, listen, this is for a proposal. And, she was blown away. Like the piece of art was amazing. And she had signed it. And then when he had proposed to me, it was on a canvas and it was basically to us, from Amelie, like congratulations and all that. So it was we were in cosplay as our favorite characters. The voice actress signed it. So it was a really, really big moment. And I'll never forget that moment for the rest of my life, honestly.
I know, like, dope. Anyone who have been in that situation would just, like, been blown away. So I know that was a big, big moment for you guys. So I'm super happy for both of you, obviously. Again, it could be the next crazy 6 to 8 months on both sides. Yeah. And I know you guys have like a giant roller coaster. I hate to say it again, but roller coaster coming. You're basically standing in line right now. You haven't gotten on the ride yet.
Dude, yeah, I feel with wedding prep, how I feel right now is, when you're in the line for a roller coaster and you're excited, you're not scared, but you have goosebumps and your stomach's turning. We have so much in place, but there's just still so much to do. And I know it's like this, literally, roller coaster.
Is there anything else you want to bring up real quick?
Personally, no. As far as I was going to ask, what have you been doing? Not from back then, but right now, what anime are you watching? What games are you playing? What are you looking forward to? And then I guess I'll say what I've been doing.
Yeah. To keep it really short, because we don't want to go crazy into it. Right now, I'm watching this current season. So Hell's Paradise, current season of anime. I just like this current anime really. So again, Hell's Paradise, Witch of Mercury, Gundam. Phenomenal, man. I am digging it. By the way, shout out to the LGBTQ community because holy shit, you officially have a Gundam character now.
Representing. We love it.
I just saw earlier this morning, by the way, like someone at the parade, they literally had a sign with Soleta on it.
Yes, Gabe showed me the sign.
Super fucking dope. So,
dude, I go to him.
Proud of that.
I go, is that Photoshop? There's no way.
No, that was legit. So super, super fucking happy about that. So great on that community. That's a win. That's a big W for you guys.
Oh yeah.
What else? Vinland Saga season 2, fucking amazing, beautiful art. Mappa, by the way, I know they have their shit, in the background behind
Stacked.
this.
They are. Ooh.
But I know they also have like overwork fucking people, but they are killing it. I hope they fix that. By the way, I am like super fucking behind the studio. This studio is fucking killing it. They are stacked, like you just said, and they're still fucking murdering it. So Vinland Saga season 2, watch it. If you like Vikings and fucking are a fan of like Stardew Valley type shit, just watch it. I don't even want to go into details, but animation just chef's kiss. Demon Slayer season 2. No, well, season 2. What the fuck? What am I saying? The Swordsmith.
It feels like part 2.
Yeah,
like the first 2 seasons were part 1. This feels, part 2. But I totally, yeah.
So shout out to Ufotable, Kellyanne, like always. And what else am I watching? Missing one? Oh, I can't fucking remember right now. Can't remember right now. But that's pretty much it. Game wise,
what games are you playing?
Game right now, I'm just since we barely have time anymore because we're fucking adults, and it's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I typically like to balance 2 games and rotate, which kind of do right now. I'm kind of doing it right now because with my significant other, we're playing It Takes Two, phenomenal game by the way.
I love. Oh my god, Moz, you are gonna have such a ride. The story's so good. I've cried like a baby. Great. It's such a good game.
I love it. It's like this man. I forgot his name. The director, I forgot, but he's a G. Wow. He just
he's crazy. I love that guy. He's
he
awesome.
Put adventure. He's put dungeon crawlers because we just got through one of the dungeon crawler episodes. Arc.
Puzzles, you name it. It's amazing. A great platformer phenomenal. Too. I love it.
The jokes behind it. I know they say you're gonna argue with your significant other a lot. Do we argue? No, but we scream at each other. Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you? I was gonna ask because in the game, I don't know if you've gotten there yet, but there's in each world there's kind of like mini games. Which you go against each other. Yes. Dude, every damn time me and Gabe play that, I just want to grab him and just throw him off the bed because, dude, we don't argue, but I mean, Maz knows I'm really competitive. I hate losing, and that's a poor trait of mine, but I hate losing.
I love it because it's become that too between us. Mm-hmm. And I think she wants to wrangle me. Like, she just wants to throw me off my balcony. But it's great. Like, we've been having a blast. It's like gotten us, like, obviously, our relationship is still fresh. We've only been together like almost 3 months now. Actually, no, almost 4.
Also, congratulations because
thank you.
I'm super happy for you.
Super happy. Like, I feel like I'm on cloud 9. We're selling some coworkers. It's awesome. But it's gotten us even more closer. That's one game. The other game is Hogwarts, the Harry Potter one.
Oh, you're playing it? Okay.
I am actually playing it. It is great. I am not. I'm gonna get fucking killed for this and probably drove to a stake. I am not a fan of Harry Potter. Last movie,
me neither.
Yeah, last movie I ever saw was Prisoner of Azkaban when I was like in my teenage years. I hate to say that. I feel old, but point is, that was the last time I didn't even finish it, and it's making me want to get back into it. I probably will appreciate it more now that I'm older, but again, awesome game. Give it a try. I'm not even gonna rate it. Fuck it. There's not even a point for that anymore. But give it a shot. If you like the Harry Potter world, you like just running around and just free roaming, that's your stuff, and just randomly going on an adventure. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Game wise, as that anime, and I think that's all mangas. If you want to go real quick on the mangas,
yes, you're the expert.
Yeah, as you can see, real quick, just normal weekly Shonen Jump stuff. That's literally what I've been reading. I'm gonna start digging deep into Tokyo Revengers. I was waiting on that.
I want to start that anime that's on my list
I
because you keep telling me
I
about it.
it's like I told you the other day. If you like fucking battle shonens and just people beating the shit out of each other, go for it. 100%. It's basically middle schoolers, gangs just beating the shit out of each other. And if you've seen Erased, just imagine the whole back in the past kind of thing, and just put those two together, and amazing. Berserk is another one, and then that's pretty much it. One Piece is still kicking in. Just as a side note,
going strong.
Going strong. There you go.
I need to catch up to it, but I know what's happening because my fiance, you guys talk about it. He's caught up, but yeah, I'm so excited,
dude. I can't wait.
What continues on and what's gonna happen next in One Piece. I know a lot of people or a lot of fans that are either trying to get into it. I think we've had this conversation in the podcast before, but me and Miles are huge fans of One Piece, and I'm so excited for what's going to happen next, as we know that Oda is insinuating that it's nearing the end peak of its story, but
not to dive too deep into it, like just the recent chapters. Just for who's watching or visual watchers, I'm just nodding my head like for audio watchers.
You ain't ready.
Yeah, you ain't ready. For our audio listeners, you ain't ready. What's to come? Because it is showing that he's ready to wrap this baby up, but he's still throwing shit in there. Oh, and side note, on the manga side, do recommend the Pokemon manga. I know it sounds childish, but I feel like that is a superior version of Pokemon besides the games. It doesn't hold a candle to the anime. Wow. The first two volumes, I fucking digged it. You can't see it here on my bookshelf.
I love the art too, and I love the covers because you've bought them in front of me. So they look awesome.
You can't see it because it's below. It's on the bottom shelf, but I have all the omnibus covers to the recent stuff, which I don't think they're going to pass it.
Nice. Yeah.
And I'm on the yellow one now. Wow. Just highly recommend it. So what about you? What you got?
So, I guess I'll start with anime. And you were actually, you just said what I was going to bring up, because as far as balancing everything, because not only for the podcast, but personally, we do video games, manga, anime, movies, coverage with everything, but holy crap, balancing everything is tough. And also not only having a significant other, but even before, because you've been there, done that also, you have to make time for everybody, everything. So I guess I'll give a quick thing of what I'm watching. I've been watching some stuff from the new season and then old stuff that I either had on my list or I had started watching and then stopped watching because I wanted to watch the new stuff. So I'm watching, and I think you've seen it because we share Crunchyroll, the Snow White with the red hair.
Yes.
So it's a fantasy medieval, not really I'm not going to say slice of life, but it's just a romance. It's, I think, a 24, 25 episode run. I'm almost done with it. I had started that when it first came out. Woof. It's not super old. It's a sort of old anime. I adore it. I love it. I'm a sucker for romance. So I'm watching that. Watching Hell's Paradise.
Fucking phenomenal, man.
Which, again, and I think we talked about this behind the scenes where MAPPA and stuff like that, but it's funny. I was speaking to a coworker, because all of my coworkers were all watching pretty much the same thing, and they were saying, dude, this might be, because it's obviously MAPPA and then they have different teams. This could be their back burner kind of like third set team, but the animation for it, still see how peak it is. It's it was funny how I found this anime. It was on Twitter, and people were saying, "Oh, it's the next Demon Slayer." I'm enjoying it. I like the story. I like the concept, and I'm in love with the character designs. I love it. So I'm watching that. Demon Slayer, obviously, because I mean, I think Moz knows how I feel about Demon Slayer. While I do enjoy it and I like it, I do feel it's a little bit overhyped. I already read the manga, so I actually read the whole arc, the Swordsmith arc, again for watching this. I mean, I can't even talk shit about the animation. It is just beautiful. So watching that,
You
what
follow
else?
what you're killing, man.
Yeah,
Like,
Ufotable too. I mean, between the Fate anime series and
yeah,
this,
man.
it's just my god.
They're up there.
You can go through each frame and not really find any, I don't know, any mistakes or blemishes or whatever you
Nah.
call it.
It could be super hard.
Yeah. What else? I'm watching because the new season came out, I believe, either a couple months, like either the last anime season or this current one. Ranking of Kings. I am.
Oh my god, fucking A.
You had recommended it to
Wow.
me, and
Yeah, they dropped an OVA.
Dude, I am. I think they're doing a movie. Is it a movie? Or I think it was what you said, an OVA.
It's a OVA, and I think it dropped already. I haven't seen it yet. It has. I supposedly has nothing to do with the first season. It's like an insert episode kind of thing. But I don't know. Wit killed it with that one.
Dude, I love the main character. He is best boy. I protect.
Yes.
I love him.
Boji.
The animation is beautiful too. I'm in love.
So real quick on that is I don't want to cut you more off, but I saw the cover for it and I was like, what the fuck is this?
It looked dumb. I thought it looked dumb.
Right. Never judge a book by its cover. We have a habit of doing that as people. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was like, why does it look like this? What is this? Obviously, thank God we're a part of the anime community because I started seeing tweets. I saw some videos and I was like, I gotta give it a shot. I'm good. I'm good. I don't regret it.
Yes, I'm in love with it. So I'm watching that and a couple of other things, not too much of a big deal, but my list right now is a mix. It's funny. It's slice of life, romance, and then on the other spectrum is action, bloody murder. You know, you already know that.
Yeah.
So as far as games, oh my god, my fiance is playing God of War, so I'm actually watching him play that because I have a PS5 and he plays it.
That has become officially a top 5 game for me of all time. Because
dude,
I felt so many emotions.
The first one was great, which was just God of War, PS4. Ragnarok is just amazing. From the graphics to the sound design, the music. Oh my god,
I cried. I laughed. I was lost for words. It was Santa Monica Studio. Bravo on you, dude! What a game!
I'm clapping for them right now.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
And at first I wasn't too sure why they decided to make it just a 2-part game.
A 2-part,
meaning like not a trilogy like the original stuff. But you know what? I'm glad they did that.
Hats off to you. I'm enjoying it. He's playing. I'm just saying what he's playing because I'm playing the game through his eyes.
Yeah.
He's playing Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm not gonna get too into because this is just a recap. I'm not gonna start talking about how I feel about certain games.
Our bad. We pushed it a little bit longer than we actually said we were, but it's a lie.
Oh, it's just when I talk with you. You know, I mean, I'm obviously recording and I see what time we're at, but I mean, we can. I think that's one of the things that we can just keep going and going and going and we don't even realize it. But he's playing Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda, a big Nintendo release if for those of you living under a rock. And personally me, I have 2 and then Moz knows what my game of the year is, which is releasing. Well, I don't know when this is going to be edited and released, but by the time this episode is out, it will probably be released.
Most likely, 100%.
I'm playing Jedi Survivor, which is another phenomenal game. I have some issues with performance, which
understandable.
it had issues releasing on PC. I don't know what's going on with console, but I'm having a great time. I I'm not a huge Star Wars junkie. I respect it. I like certain things. I like certain characters.
Yeah, you know
But
the
I mean,
lore, this and that. Not the
yeah, I
heavy lore,
understand
but you know the timeline.
exactly. I'm very basic with that. But if you like Star Wars, give it a shot. I'm gonna, and I know this might sound blasphemy, and I think Maz will be surprised. Cal Kestis is probably right up there next to Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker is my favorite Jedi. I know he's not full Jedi, but you guys get it.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Cal. He is probably one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and I know that might surprise people, but if you play both games, you'll know why. And then the last game, my second game that I'm playing is Witch of the Holy Night. That is
How's that one?
Oh, dude. So I know a lot of people don't like these type of games, but I'm a huge visual novel nerd. I love reading. It's a lot of reading, so a lot of people might fall asleep or find it boring.
Yeah, for the visual novel fans, basically.
Dude, it's the whole Type Moon universe. So, Fate Stay Night, Tsukihime. It's part of the Tsukihime universe. I'm a huge Tsukihime fan. I'm so glad that it's getting some love because I'm sick and tired of Fate. Not gonna get into it, but I think Fate has had too much on the spotlight. Let's focus on Tsukihime. But it's basically the origin story of another character that appears in Tsukihime, and I love it. So I'm playing that, and then my most anticipated game of the year that's coming out soon is Final Fantasy 16. So I'm bouncing 3 games plus anime plus life. So
yeah,
Christ, it's a lot. That's pretty much what I have.
Yeah, for our fans, we know. Yeah, FF16. Can't wait.
Let's go.
I can't fucking wait. This, for whoever saw it, that presentation. Wow.
And the demo.
Wow, man.
The demo's out, so if you want to give it a
I have not. Yeah, please play it. I have not touched it yet. It's on my console. It's on my PS5. I just haven't gotten to it,
honestly,
unfortunately.
play it. And the thing is, with just an FYI, the demo I think is an hour to almost 2 hours long.
Perfect.
If you guys want to be surprised, like if you know you're gonna get the game, don't play the demo, because me and my fiance had played it. We got to the first hour of it, and then he said, "Okay, you know what? I'm sold."
Yeah,
we were already sold, but we don't want to keep playing it.
Yeah, because I know they did say, after you finish the demo, you can do one of the giant fights, which is a spoiler territory. So if you want this game clean slate, don't play it. Obviously, if you want to test it, if you like it, go for it.
Please,
but if you want
play it.
no surprises, go for it. Part of me doesn't want to play it because of that reason. Part of me wants to play it because I just fucking want to go ham on it.
Oh yeah.
So I am in an internal battle struggle here.
And I think you might like it because low key.
It's Final Fantasy. Period. At the end of the day.
Yeah, and for those who like Devil May Cry, because it technically, you know how Devil May Cry has their stylish system.
So there's a reason for that. I don't know if you know this. The actual battle designer for DMC is the designer for that.
Yes. So this project, I
fucking love it.
I didn't know how huge it was.
It's like its own melting pot. So Platinum Games is in it too. They're somewhere. They haven't. They said they were gonna say eventually when, what part they have their stuff in. Also, we got the studio. You know, our favorite, stained glass game Disney-esque. We all know what I'm going with here.
Yes.
So the Kingdom Hearts team also has a hand in it. So like this game is a melting pot. It's
huge.
It's freaking awesome. It's a recipe for success. I cannot wait. Yoshi P, good on you, man. Again.
And it's a little quick chime in. It's funny because he even said that not the canon, but he said the right way to play it is actually in English. So he was telling people from Japan, do not play it in Japanese. He was literally his own people. He goes, do not play it in Japanese, because they didn't lip sync this game. Like they did the first batch of voice acting was in English. They did not record this in Japanese. They wanted the English to be first. It is the definitive edition. You could put subtitles, but please play it in English. So I think that's
can't wait
cool.
Because he even said like no day one. He's like, this game is bare bone to the fucking ground. Yoshi P, you are a mad lad. You are a fucking genius. I don't mean to praise this guy. You are on
He's done
par
a lot.
with
Yeah.
Kojima himself. You are on par with fucking Nomura. You are
Yeah.
on par with most of the top-notch game designers of all time. Because goddamn it, yeah, and nowadays getting a bare bone game, it's just super rare. Because not to go too
Yeah.
much on a fucking tangent, everything now is this early access BS. This fucking
That
the
and
DLC bullshit
games,
from
yeah,
fucking
games half done,
the
games
mid 2000 era.
broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like getting games half-assed. I'm tired of it, but whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the
It
fucking
is
generational thing. This is
this
not new.
era.
It's been
Yeah.
going on for almost a decade plus, so it's not new. Whatever. But my little tangent there. But bare bones is shit. I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah.
down. I cannot wait. I know you and Gabe are fucking all set for this.
Yeah.
I know you
We're
took a
all in.
weekend. Yeah, I know you took a weekend off work to go for this.
I'm taking the weekend off. A little mini vacation, I guess, just to really, really get into this game. I mean, Moz knows we got the collector's edition. We've said it time and time again because you are also a fan, but Final Fantasy is my favorite series of all time, so I had to go in 100%.
Yeah, and the shit show was of what 15 was. This is gonna change a lot of people's mind. Obviously, I have my thing with 15. 15 story, I do enjoy it, but not to dig too deep into it. It's gonna change what the view that people lost after 15. I'm 100% certain about that.
Yes.
Mark my words. You can fucking quote me on the cast and fucking tweet me and like go, you lying sack, whatever. I don't care.
You liar, you stupid.
You stupid. But I'm sold. The game sold me. And especially fans around the world, like some content creators we follow. I know Alex was on it.
Yeah.
He was on the presentation. He jammed out. Was Soken. And Maximilian Dude was there play testing it too.
Oh my god. Good.
Like, that
honestly.
was fucking awesome. I can't wait.
Good for him, man.
Yeah. So again, this game is just phenomenal. So anything else you got?
No, I think that wraps it up for me. To be honest.
So then we'll end it up. I know we're already like 45 minutes into this. Again, we are bad. We wanted to keep it short and sweet, but it is what it is, man. It's
we talk and talk and talk. Yeah.
It is a recap. So little things we want to do in the future. We'll bring it up. We'll end it up with that.
Yes.
So we want to. I know we were doing weekly, but again, burnout, life. So me and Zeph came into agreement. We're gonna change it from weekly to every 2 weeks. So bi-weekly. It'll be a bi-weekly podcast. If episodes come before the bi-weekly, hey, you guys got an extra dose of content here and there.
Yes.
But it gives us time to focus on these things. Because we got full-time jobs. It sucks, and there's other content creators out there that have full-time jobs and balance it out. So they work around the schedule. So we're gonna do the same to avoid burnout, and we still want to enjoy what we like and enjoy creating what we like. Honestly, at the end of the day, the channel is about doing what we enjoy and talking about what we enjoy. So
and telling you our hot takes and our opinions, and we just want to share those experiences and hear what you guys think too.
Right.
You know,
so just pretty much imagine we're starting from scratch. Like, we don't have an audience anymore. Like, we're gonna start from scratch. Like, this is how we're doing, and we're okay with it. We come to terms with it. So to every 2 weeks, you guys are gonna get your bi-weekly dose of 2 Odd Otakus, and then that gives us also time if we want to do reactions. We can drop them in between. We could drop them however. So you guys will get more stuff. I know we've been talking about it a lot. But maybe not just teasing. You might get an episode or two, maybe before then. Between the podcasts. But that neither here or there. Just keep a lookout. Keep your ears open. So that's that. Zeph's gonna keep doing the social media stuff. I'll be working behind the scenes.
Yes, sir.
Obviously. And then you'll see us front and center like always every 2 weeks. Again, reactions, get ready.
We're gonna start doing that immediately.
We want to do that
because we follow a lot of content creators that do stuff like that. I enjoy those type of videos and
Yeah. And
episodes, so.
one of my favorite podcasts is actually the reaction channel. So again, you guys are gonna get it. And anything else in between? If Zeph want to throw an idea out there, maybe we'll do a stream. Who knows? That's in the foreseeable future. We're not ready for that yet, anytime soon. But we would like that. Anything else you want to throw in there?
Dude, it's crazy working with you because you literally say everything that I'm thinking, and it comes out of your mouth. So, no, you basically said everything. But I guess I want to say that, thank you for tuning in again. I agree with what you said. We're starting from scratch, but I also feel as if we've never left. I feel the moment we sit in our chairs, it's almost instant. It's a reaction. So I don't want to say we're back because I want to say that we never left, but we're stronger than ever. So I'm ready to tackle all the things that we want to talk about and everything that's coming up. So I'm happy to be back.
One last thing, we apologize to our Discord community because it's like a dead zone in there. Again, it's tough to balance stuff out. Want to try to spark it. Yeah, we love you. We want to try to spark it back. We'll figure it out. Slowly but surely, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I think that's it. We're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for tuning in again. We didn't mean to drag this out. I had found like a broken record now, but thank you for tuning in. We love you guys. We are back. Don't call this a comeback. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe title name there, but don't call this a comeback. We're here to stay. We're back. We're strong. We love you guys. I'm Maz.
We're ready.
And with me, like always,
Zeffy.
And you guys are tuning in to the Odd Otakus. We love you. Stay odd.
Peace.